What's up, y'all? It's the kid, Big Boss Fabo, man. Fort Worth Fabian. I'm back in the building, just back here with you guys. It's good to be back, Fort Worth fam. You guys, I know you guys missed me. Come on, you guys must have missed me. But anyways, man, we're back to the reactions. And today I got a beautiful day in the neighborhood, the official trailer reaction, man. It's pretty dope to see, man. Who did not love Mr. Rogers? And I think, obviously, as I saw in the thumbnail, Tom Hanks is playing Mr. Rogers, man. Mr. Rogers, we grew up on the kid, man. He was a boss, big boss, all about, bossing up, you know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful day and, sharing with your neighbor and all that, you know what I'm saying? As a kid, I was always on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, PBS 13. I was on all that. I ain't gonna cap, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna act like I wasn't on the PBS 13 wave. I watched a whole bunch of that. But at the end of the day, it's good to see that they're coming out saluting Mr. Rogers. They got a film about him. This video is actually number 4 on trending, so it's going up. So shout out to Mr. Rogers. Big part of my childhood I can never forget. So I gotta pay homage, I gotta pay respect. So we're gonna react to the official trailer. It's 2 minutes and 26 seconds long. The trailer on YouTube's got over 2 million views on Sony Pictures Entertainment's channel. 50,000 likes, man. It's going up. So like I mentioned, it's number 4 on trending too. So let's get it, man. We finna react. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, man. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, man, and talk to me. Comment section below is open for a reason. Let's talk, let's chop it up, let's get into it, man. And follow me on Instagram at Fort Worth Fabian. Sky.
Hello, neighbor.
Hello, neighbor.
Hey, I'm looking for Fred Rogers.
In here.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Please won't you be my neighbor?
My neighbor.
Hello, neighbor.
Mr. Rogers, I'm here to interview you.
It is so nice to meet you.
You okay?
Profiling Mr. Rogers.
Boyd, please don't ruin my childhood.
This piece will be for an issue about heroes. Do you consider yourself a hero?
We are trying to give the world positive ways of dealing with their feelings.
Yeah? Like what?
There are many things you can do. You can play all the lowest keys on a piano at the same time.
You love broken people. Like me.
Sometimes we have to ask for help, and that's okay. I think the best thing we can do is to let people know that each one of them is precious.
A beautiful day.
Hey, Mr. Rogers! It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Please won't you be my neighbor?
That was wonderful.
Tom Hanks is Mr. Rogers and a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Theaters November. So yeah, man, like I mentioned, even though girl said it in the clip, man, Mr. Rogers is a lot of kids' childhood. So I gotta respect, I gotta salute, give it to Mr. Rogers. Yeah, man, this is cool to see, showing love to Mr. Rogers. I really don't know the details of, him and his death, to be honest. I don't want to speak out of turn, but at the end of the day, man, that's something I'll check out. I'm not sure if I'm too sold on Tom Hanks playing Mr. Rogers. He don't really look that much like him, you know what I'm saying? And now it makes me want to look into Mr. Rogers' mannerisms and see if he actually pulled it off correctly. Because sometimes, just looking at him, I'm not really 100% sold on him as Mr. Rogers. You know what I'm saying? But doesn't mean it's not gonna be a solid film. You know, and I like you know, how they're taking a look into his personal life. Because me, I didn't know who Mr. Rogers was outside of the show. You know, so seeing if they hit it to a T, you know, to a mark, getting him right. You know, I'll obviously do my research and kind of do a comparison on my own and see. But if they're able to do it justice, you know, keep it short and sweet, that's dope. That's paying homage to the boss, you know what I'm saying? And so yeah, Mr. Rogers actually passed away February 27th of 03, you know. Big fan. And obviously, I feel like it's kind of showing his true nature, his true character, you know. If you're able to exude as much positivity, energy, and like development as he was teaching children, man, it's child development. You know, you have to have some of that in you. I don't believe it was a facade. So seeing this film, seeing him behind the scenes, or getting to know him as Tom Hanks is portraying him, good to see. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they're trying to. In the trailer, it made it seem like this reporter's trying to kind of like get to the bottom of him and probably just see some faults in him, bring him down in a sense. But you know, it seemed like he just had a positive outlook. So I say that to say, tied into what I mentioned earlier, you know, he must have been a genuine person. You know what I'm saying? To be doing what he did for a living and have had to be loved so much. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Mr. Rogers. Fred Rogers to be exact, you know what I'm saying? Big boss, American television personality, you know, who I grew up on, who raised me all my childhood essentially. You know, I'm excited for this, you know, so be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section what y'all thinking, what y'all, you know, how y'all feeling about the trailer. Y'all rocking with it or not, you know, let me know. Like I said, the whole concept's cool, but what I may not be sold on is just the fact of Tom Hanks pulling off Mr. Rogers. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I fuck with it. I ain't gonna lie, man. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, man. Hit the notification bell so you notify when I'm posting. Follow me on Instagram, Fort Worth Fabian, baby. And we out.